Hello all, it's James Johnson, aka Sulfurblade, and I am back here with Madden 21, Face of the Franchise, Episode 3 of our Let's Play series, where we're playing the Gators again later in the year, and we just got in a fight with Tommy about who should start, yada yada. Anyway, let's jump in to
to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara. We are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. A nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pistol, gun, and goal line. Gun. Halfback sweep.
First and 10 now for the Spartans. They start the drive with Anderson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big pickup at 38.
And that's definitely the way you get things started. That's the way it was drawn up in the locker room, in pregame, and everything. And they got it done right away, running the ball for a big game.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Nice throw there. Coach O'Brien, when you look at his quarterback position, he's got two great options, but opting to go with a hot hand, leaving Tommy Matthews on the sideline to start this semifinal.
And throughout this season, they've had a...
And he will score.
There we got it.
Michigan State. 20-yard touchdown. This offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Three plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide
Let's see if I can find a way to sim the defense. Is there a way to do that? Instant replay, exit, resume. Not there. The formations, 3-4. Yeah, wasn't able to. What's this? Factor defensive individual.
Now White with a first down throw.
Get after him.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit.
Now White lost the football. This will be scooped up.
Defense scores!
He's gonna bring
The defense scores! The big man gets a touchdown.
Gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know, the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Gators, nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it will come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
5-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. To throw again. White.
Get him! Yeah!
And he's taken down.
It's like a recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now White throwing on 3rd and 1. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded just inside the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
7-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up and covered easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody coming. Oh, he just snuck out there. He's got a nice first down.
Well, see you get those passes in the space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pick up on 1st down. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this 1st quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most
Oh,
is putting his foot in the ground and going.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't
You
really
think?
any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 9. They'll look to throw here. Oh, nearly picked.
Man.
Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. Tim Young there to make the grab. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. We discussed how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Spartans 21, Gators nothing.
And kickoff middle as always.
So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something.
Get after him.
The first down.
Yeah.
And he's taken down.
Two scores down, not even at halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
About 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier. Brought down at the 23-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 12.
White on 3rd down. Is incomplete.
Incomplete.
linebacker had it like thrown right at his head.
Hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the punt team on now as this one.
Is this still the first quarter?
This is brought in at the 21. 54-yard punt, 14 on the return, nets him 40.
35-yard line.
Alright, we need to slow this thing down. Let's get a little more running. Sure.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
What was that?
He went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play.
Okay, I guess those options you have to actually control them.
He's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
2nd and 15. Well, this is taken in.
Oh, Jesus Christ, no. No! I'm not trying to run up the score. Really, I'm not.
And Michigan State adds on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over it.
Michigan State got the touchdown and now sets for the kickoff. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. He's got it complete to Perkins. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. White now to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream.
No options. Where's the runs?
It's way too easy.
Michigan State now with a 1st and 10.
Damn it. Yeah, up yours.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A give to Anderson here out of the gun. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
The ball carrier. He was
Obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. On 2nd down, Anderson. Inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction.
Damn it.
A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Give him 8 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And it is caught. Touchdown, Michigan State. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. What a game that he has had throwing the football. Now 4 touchdown passes. This offense playing at a very high level. I'll tell you what, he's going to be filling up your social media timeline tonight. Play after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down
How
in this
do
ball game.
you sim?
They come up 1st and 10.
Oh well.
On the ground, Ellington. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, White toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This will be fielded at the 17. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
At their own 36-yard
Alright,
line.
I'm not so sure Let's go goal line. Yeah, there's going to be plenty of running possibilities here. How about a QB sneak? Will I automatically run on my own?
And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge.
I'll automatically dive.
Most of the time,
Okay.
these are the offensive coaches. They say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And a good swarm to the
It's a different running back.
As they get him down at about the 40. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, Those three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, are usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys are playing the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run them and hit.
First target, first catch, and a first down. Another nice throw that time.
Fullback time.
Let's
get the fullback some action.
We see a second quarterback. Is Tommy Matthews going to play with this lead? I know it's only the second quarter, Charles, but he's kind of putting all that talk to rest.
Yeah, and there's a long way to go, but let's face it, partner. If he finishes the quarter this way, you know that Coach O'Brien loves consistency. I don't see any chance of a change happening if things continue to go in this direction. He's picked the right quarterback. He'll stay with him.
A pickup of 14 that time. Good for a first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
On the ground.
Get after him. Oh, the fullback.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
It's still the second. It's the first half. The score is 42-0 and it's the first freaking half. Man.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Second down pass play.
Got him.
And down he goes.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's
Who's that, Aldo Greco?
Asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo
7,
package look.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Go fullback.
Try and run with their fullback.
Oh no! Well, at least we recovered it.
That's the end of the first half. With the scores, Spartans 42.
Oh, that's just insane.
The winner goes goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal matchup. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now to give him all the work he's getting.
On 2nd and 11 now. White.
Put him down.
Here in the backfield. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd down throw and misses the target, incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter.
Am I going to be in still?
No rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll look to set up his blockers.
What am I doing?
Breaks through the contact.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And like 10 yards backwards.
22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their
Yeah,
next
I'm still
drive.
in. Why does it call me player? And why am I number 1?
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down at the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man, and he ends up picking up a 1st down. A little bit of gray area there, though, but I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
The carry for Blaylock. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, Freeman. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards the pickup, and it'll give him the 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Why not? 1st down, QB sneak. Am I just going to dive it?
And making it work.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it.
Yeah, I did.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, I think we can safely agree. That's not a call you see very often on 1st and 10.
Ever.
Who
Who calls a
that?
1st down sneak?
I I guess the best we've probably seen is a first down quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah, but not a sneak. But they did gain yards.
It did.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris.
The second
No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Harris.
Pass complete,
No gain.
but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
Oh no! Oh no!
that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Complete to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 14?
Whew, that was close.
Keeping the drive alive.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports.
There we go. We managed to get a goose egg to make this score look normal-ish.
Fourth quarter, a very one-sided affair. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Young. And he will take this in for Michigan State touchdown. Tim Young, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense continues to pour it on. Now for the point after.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
And this one was
49-0. Wasn't that our first game, 49-0, and then they got a field goal? Let's try not to let them get a field goal this time, guys.
So after the touchdown, the Spartans back out there to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Back to the air on 2nd down. White, he's got it complete to Perkins. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
First and
The Gators now with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's White. Pressure comes and down he goes.
That poor quarterback.
That's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
37.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. This one winding toward a conclusion, and how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14.
All right, let's get a shutout out of this.
37-yard line.
Yeah, power-o.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe, you've taught me this before, maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, get downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10.
Not totally home
We'll do the
free
fake
yet, but
this
it's
time.
looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock here with Anderson. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
At the 29-yard
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Young. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Think so?
On 3rd down, it's Young.
Doesn't look that way.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. 7 yards the pickup, good for a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st down, it's Young. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
taken down right at the
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
play. Second.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Able to power through. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming,
go with
and they
the
need
fake.
8 yards on 3rd down. This is Young on the carry. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's 1st and goal, Michigan State.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
So on the strength of 4 touchdown passes from their junior quarterback,
Yeah!
Michigan State
Woo!
Spartans are moving on to play for a national championship.
You alright? I'll be fine. How was you last week? I know exactly what you're going.
Here's where I'm gonna be a asshat.
No, but I did sit out our first state title game. That wasn't easy to do.
For all I know, this could be my only shot at it.
Then I guess we'll just have to do this all over again next season, huh?
Good luck out there tonight.
Thanks.
Don't throw the helmet.
Who rained on your parade, Little Miss Sunshine?
I am not in the mood for this right now.
It's because you're not playing, I take it.
Like I haven't had a bad enough day already. Now I have to deal with you.
I know you upset.
Why is everyone
Dude,
wearing
Tommy's your brother.
away
Brothers
uniforms
should
and I'm
always have
wearing
each
a
other's
home
backs.
uniform? What's going on?
And wipe that sourpuss look off your face. It's game time.
And why the hell am I called player?
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game.
Playing the
It's
Hurricanes,
the Michigan
huh?
State Spartans and the Miami Hurricanes.
Down 3-6.
Yeah, Coach, I just...
Tommy. You alright, Tommy? We need some help over here. Hurry!
You got my back, right?
Of course. Always.
Then go out there and finish this thing.
Now we're back in the green uniforms.
One shot. That's all any of us ever really gets. I waited my whole life for my one shot at being a head coach. And here I am. This is your one shot to go out there and show the world who you are. Are you the guy who's going to lead this team to victory? Or are you going to be remembered as the guy who got caught up in the moment and let it all slip away? I know you're worried about Tommy. Sure, we all are. But this is your one moment. Now get after it, son. Get some.
Don't worry, Coach. I got this. Pretty much impossible to not have this. I could call the same play over and over again and still get this.
Back now in this national championship game and what has been a tough defensive battle. And as we get ready for the second half kickoff, worth noting that Tommy Matthews does not appear to have exited the locker room with his team. And we'll keep you updated as we
In fact,
receive more
we will go
information.
to formations, we will go to 3-4, and we will call the same play over and over again. Pinch, buck,
Back
oh.
out there for their next offensive drive, the Hurricanes get set. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to go.
Grab that ball. Get in that end zone.
A fumble on the
The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football.
Right, formations. Let's just go straight to goal line. And fullback dive.
He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Here's Blaylock. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Probably a bit of a surprise call there on first down, but how about a tone setter for the drive? Picking up nice yardage with the big man setting the tone physically.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. This is Freeman.
And that's a touchdown.
For the Michigan State touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And Michigan State has taken the lead. After the departure of Tommy Matthews at the half, the offense able to regroup and put the football in the end zone.
Yeah, that's something they couldn't accomplish in the first 2 quarters of this game. So finally, finding their way downfield. I think Coach Red O'Brien, he hadn't shown a preference for the quarterback. But this kid who's out there right now, one thing we know about him, he's a fighter.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I was just going to say that, Charles. He's a fighter, and he does have plenty of upside. We know that he can lead. You and I sitting with him this week, didn't you just see a guy who could step into any locker room and control the presence of his teammates?
Well, I just remember when we left that room, you said 2 things to me. I think this kid's going to be poised under pressure, and to me, he's a natural leader, and I concur with both of those statements.
Here's the University of Miami, their offense ready to get the drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
Get that guy.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. So the opening drive of this 3rd quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the 2nd half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
First 5 minutes of each half. That's like the entire 3rd quarter.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Taking it about the 36. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now back to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he takes it down into enemy territory. And a huge play that time. 43.
All right, Mr. Fullback, here's your chance.
3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Turn to the power game to try to get in. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends.
2nd and inches. Let's see if I can't sneak it in.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Oh, I lost the football. Oh my God.
Partners that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it. That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
I fumbled it. I can't believe I fumbled
On
it.
second down, it's Woods. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
1-yard pickup.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Returnable here from the 38. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 that time. And it's good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30.
He used to work relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a carry here for their fullback. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The end result was brute force on brute force, but think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I'll let the 3rd quarter run out.
That's the end of the 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A pickup of 5 yards. Good for a first down. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of...
Oh, son of a bitch. You kidding me?
They need it. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. The 40.
Grab that guy. Oh, my.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase.
Oh no, he lost the football.
Grab that football.
This is picked up by the defense.
Oh, this is a wild game. This is wild. This is the way all games should be.
Surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 30.
What am I doing?
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's hard to have vision as a
I thought I pressed W.
There's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss.
Under a heavy
Oh my
rush,
God.
down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for
I don't
the
even know
offense.
what I picked.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
All right, let's punt it.
Lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back him up 5. The Michigan State punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, defense. You need to win this one.
First and 10 now, down inside the 20. On first down, Dan.
Get after him, yeah.
Get to him again.
A loss of 7.
Blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
No, second. Get him! Get that ball! Yeah! It's a touchdown.
And the defense has got it. And this is recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. Well, since he's coming to the game,
It should have been a safety, but it ended up a touchdown.
starting to look remarkably relaxed.
I love that description because it's evident to me, and it's evident to everyone watching, and now everyone's getting the memo. He's not a backup. He's played just as much as Matthews has this season.
Yeah, that's the thing, Charles. There's the old adage of if you have 2 quarterbacks, you have none. Well, I think they're taking that script and throwing it right out the window because they're saying
I really haven't done anything this game. I don't think I've even thrown a complete pass.
Does the old adage hold up? They've got 2 good quarterbacks, and the offense should respond no matter who's on the field.
Exactly. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
Back out there for their next offensive drive. The Hurricanes get set. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they under pressure. They got him again.
Yes, sack. A loss of 8.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go.
Got him!
Under pressure, and down goes Daniel. They had to go for it with such little
Down
time
goes
remaining.
Daniels.
The ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, we'll see
I need to find a way to successfully throw a pass.
Yes, exactly right.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Yeah! Touchdown pass.
Harris there to make the grab. And Michigan State adds on to their lead. Remember, Charles, with Tommy Matthews under center, they weren't able to get the ball into the end zone. They had a single field goal, but he exits the game at half. And this offense since then, they've been on fire. That's the 3rd touchdown in this second half.
Yeah, I'm sorry I jumped in there on you there, partner, but you're exactly right. I was thinking the same thing you were. On fire. 3rd touchdown in the second half. He's taken his offense and squarely put it on his back, and he is actually carrying them, and what they believe, to the national championship podium.
Well, time will tell if they will be on that podium and hoisting that trophy. And this carries
Time will tell. I'm not sure how they're going to come back from this lead.
25-yard line.
I mean, this is a closer game than most games I've played. But then I only took over at halftime.
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniel. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Daniel's pass intended for number.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Miami punter out on the field, standing just outside his own goal line. Pulled in at the 24.
Nice run.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Try to run some clock.
Go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards the pickup, and that'll be good enough for the first. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Young. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
Taken down at
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Young. 6 yards on the pickup.
He tried.
A new set of downs.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
And we've won the national championship.
And did not miss a beat. Here they are, your national champions. And celebration time on that sideline. It took a change at quarterback. His thoughts will turn to the condition of Tommy Matthews. But for now, jubilation as they are the national champions.
Well, Tommy's injury certainly was a setback. But the bond that these two kids have is really strong. And although only one of the Heartbreak kids was out there the second half, Tommy's spirit was with him, and I believe.
You hear from Mr. Matthews?
The hoodie gave it away.
He's stable. But we're only allowing family to go back right now.
That's great, because he's my brother.
I'm proud of what he's accomplished. this season.
I think there's only one individual on everyone's mind tonight. This one's for my brother, Tommy Matthews.
You think that's something? You should see it in person.
Oh, man. That's so cool. Thanks so much for coming and bringing this.
You kidding me? I wouldn't miss this for anything. Coach and the guys did their best. They waited as long as they could, but no one knew when you might wake up, so they had to catch their flights back. I told Coach I wasn't about to split up the Heartbreak Kid, so I stayed behind, make sure you were all right.
Thanks, man. I'm just glad you're here.
But hey, they did leave you the trophy. They wanted to make sure you had it when you woke up. How you feeling, buddy?
Like a sack of crap.
It's funny, because that's exactly what I was going to say you look like.
Hey, man. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
That you'll come back next year and make it win the championship. Together.
Of course.
Next year? You know I will, brother. Together.
I'm not going to skip out my senior year of college. I'm not one of those. I need to get my degree.
Doc said I shouldn't overdo it.
Did she say what caused all this?
Yeah. Something about the stress from my filthy roommate leaving his dishes lying around the apartment.
No kidding.
She said if it weren't for that, I'd be the pinnacle of health.
Please.
Hey, seriously. You gotta start cleaning up after yourself. It's ridiculous.
Yes, you do.
Really? Right now? Yeah. Is that him?
Hey, look,
He's
the house
not
is
early.
clean. And I made cupcakes.
Coach?
Don't look too disappointed.
No. I was just expecting Tommy. Come in. Care for a cupcake?
No, thanks.
So, you here for the party?
No, give me a minute.
Okay, Coach.
Actually, I'm here to talk to you about next season.
Yeah, sure. Talk away.
It was something you said at the start of the season earlier. It really stuck with me. It's,
Something good, I hope.
well, it was something you said about treat your men like your beloved sons, and they'll follow you into the deepest valley. And that really got me. It got me thinking about the way I treat you boys, and I wasn't being fair to you, and Tommy for that matter, or the team.
Wow, Coach, I really appreciate that.
All that being said, I wanted to go into the off-season with everyone on the same page. I figured the best way that we could do that would be to announce a starter.
And that's not going to be me. That's why you're so somber. You're scared to tell me.
Tommy's gonna be our starter.
But how could you possibly make that decision after the time?
Oh, sit down and shut up.
Even going to be able to play?
Yeah, I spoke with his doctor. Valve replacement surgery was great. He's gonna be right as rain.
Just don't understand.
Just shut your mouth.
It's hard for you to process, and I hope you believe me when I say that I take no joy in making this decision, but I stand firmly behind it because, frankly, Tommy's a better fit for the offense.
I'm acting like such a spoiled brat all the time.
Oh. What does this mean for me?
Well, it
means Coach has something figured out for
you.
you.
At a monumental crossroads in your life, and you've got two choices. You can enter the draft, and based on what you did last year, I'd say you'd be lucky to get picked in the 3rd round.
No, I need to finish my college
You're looking
career.
at a late round selection, if at all.
Jeez, don't sugarcoat it for me.
Well, I'm trying to be open and honest with you from this moment forward. I'm giving it to you as I would my own beloved son.
And my other choice?
Well, the way I see it, you got too much raw athleticism to waste sitting on the bench. Talent is a true gift.
That's what I'm talking about.
And it's one that I'm going to give you the opportunity to show it to the world.
And how's that?
You get to pick a new position on offense and get your heartbreak kids thing going back again.
Oh, yeah. Switch positions.
Well, Tommy's already tried recruiting me to come back so we can win the title together.
Does that mean you're in?
Plus, he did switch positions once, and you see how well that worked out for him. I guess I can try it too.
The Heartbreak Kids are back, baby.
Was he eavesdropping?
Always.
I'm not sure what's more strange, that interaction or the general cleanliness of this apartment.
Cupcake?
Tommy's healthy. And
it wasn't an easy decision at the time, but I don't regret it for a second.
It's my senior year.
Of course, everyone's first thought was, where am I going to play?
Well, that's obvious. Running back all the way. Yeah. Running back. That's quite a change. Power. I don't know who the hell Derrick Henry is, but power all the way. Or like a John Riggins. Or a Roger Craig. Unlock first one free. Unlock satellite. Miss. Every running back has a special. Yeah, I want to be able to catch. Heck yeah.
It felt good, telling everyone I was sticking around and Tommy and I were going to play together. The next question was, did it actually work out?
Pretty drastic turn of events for Coach O'Brien's program. I mean, the defensive pantry has been pretty much left dry with most of that elite unit having bolted for the NFL. But today, Coach O'Brien revealed a new strategy, and I think it's kind of brilliant. Get both Heartbreak Kids on the field at the same time. I mean, it's really a brilliant move. Here's the deal. You got to get all of your talented players on the field at once. Certainly if they're going to rely on the offense for a change to be the strength of this team if they're planning on making another run at it.
Woohoo! I certainly would rather play running back than quarterback, if I have to be honest. Of course, I'm going to let the computer play me, just like I let the computer play all the running backs. What is this?
All right, Dan,
some sort of drills? Oh, shit. Alright, next episode. Can't I stop this? Actually, it looks pretty frozen. It's not going to do anything until I do anything. So, this is as good a place to wrap up this episode as any. I'm James Johnson. This has been my continuing Let's Play of Face of the Franchise. Hopefully you're enjoying it. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.